Let's talk about something that, honestly, nobody ever really explains properly when it comes to wearing heels: your foot shape. It's one of those things that can completely change your experience. You know how one person can wear a pair of heels and feel absolutely amazing, while another person tries on the exact same pair and finds them incredibly painful. A lot of the time, it just comes down to the small, unique differences in our feet. So today, I want to have a simple, straightforward chat about foot shapes. We'll cover wide feet, narrow feet, flat feet, high arches, all the real things that we deal with every single day. I want to keep this conversation really simple, just like we're talking normally, because these are the kinds of lessons we often learn slowly, through experience and a few uncomfortable nights out. So let's begin with wide feet. If you have wider feet, you've probably noticed that those delicate, thin straps can feel incredibly tight, almost like they're digging in, and pointed toe heels. They can feel so restrictive and uncomfortable, like your toes are being squished together. But here's the good news: you have so many comfortable and stylish options. Block heels are fantastic for wide feet because they provide a stable, broader base that distributes your weight more evenly. Wedges are another amazing choice for the same reason they offer continuous support from front to back. And when it comes to the toe shape, round toe heels are so much softer and more forgiving for wider feet. You really don't have to force your feet into narrow designs just because they're trendy. Comfort always comes first. And honestly, I think wide feet look absolutely beautiful in shoes with broader straps. It creates a sense of balance and harmony that's just so elegant. Now, if you have narrow feet, you're likely dealing with the complete opposite problem. Your heels start slipping off as you walk. That loose, insecure feeling can be so annoying and can even make you feel a little clumsy. The key for narrow feet is to find styles that hold your foot securely in place. Slingbacks are a lifesaver because that strap around the heel provides just the right amount of security. Heels with a proper back strap or ankle straps are also wonderful choices because they anchor your foot and prevent it from sliding forward. And unlike with wide feet, pointed toe heels can look incredibly elegant and flattering on narrow feet because the sleek shape complements your foot's natural silhouette. It's all about finding a design that works with your foot, not against it. Next, let's talk about flat feet. If you have flat feet, it means you don't have a very pronounced arch, and that can make wearing heels feel extra tiring really fast. The lack of natural arch support means your feet have to work harder to maintain balance. So, the most important thing for you is to look for heels that offer some form of arch support, or at the very least, have some soft, generous cushioning in the insole. Block heels, once again, are a fantastic option because their stability helps to balance your weight and reduce strain. It's probably best to avoid stilettos or extremely high heels, as they can put too much pressure on the ball of your foot and make you feel uncomfortable very quickly. A medium-height heel with soft padding is a simple choice, but it can make your entire day so much easier and more enjoyable. And on the other end of the spectrum, if you have a high arch, finding comfortable heels can also be a challenge. With a high arch, your foot has a more dramatic curve, which means a lot of your weight gets concentrated on the ball of your foot and your heel. The key here is to look for heels that have flexible soles or are made from soft, pliable materials that can adapt to the natural curve of your foot. Mules and wedges that have built-in arch support can feel absolutely incredible. Platform. Heels are another great option because they reduce the overall angle and incline of your foot, which helps to distribute your weight more evenly and take some of that pressure off. It's all about finding designs that support that beautiful arch instead of leaving it hanging. Some of us also deal with bunions, that slight bony bump on the side of the big toe joint. If this is you, your top priority should be finding shoes with soft straps and a wide toe box. You want to avoid any narrow, pointy shoes that press or rub against that sensitive area, because pain completely destroys your confidence. Even a pair of stylish low heels can look incredibly chic when your foot is relaxed and comfortable. And that brings me back to the most fundamental point. The more I talk about all these different foot shapes, the more I realize just how personal footwear really is. There is no such thing as one perfect heel that works for everyone. The best heel for you depends entirely on your foot, your comfort level, and your lifestyle. I learned most of these things the hard way by wearing the wrong heels far too many times and ending up with sore feet. So now, I just want to share what I've learned in simple, easy to understand language. It's amazing how even color can play a small role. For example, if you have wider feet, a nude-colored heel can create a longer, slimmer-looking line. And for narrow feet, sometimes darker shades or shoes with more detail can add a bit of visual balance. But honestly, these are just little tricks. At the end of the day, comfort matters so much more than any visual illusion. I also think it's important to consider how your foot shape affects the way you walk. Someone with flat feet, for instance, needs more support to walk steadily and avoid fatigue. Someone with narrow feet needs more stability from straps to walk with confidence. A small detail, like the placement or style of a strap, can completely change your entire walking experience. If your feet feel properly supported, you naturally stand taller and look more confident. When your heels are balanced with your foot type, your entire body feels lighter and more aligned. These might seem like small details, but they can make a huge difference in your daily life. I find myself circling back to these ideas because that's how a real conversation feels. It's slow, it's relaxed, and we touch on the same important points from different angles. When you feel supported, you feel confident. When your heels balance your foot type, your body feels lighter. It seems small, but it changes everything. And this all ties into our daily routines. Simple habits can support every foot shape. Things like moisturizing your feet to keep the skin soft and flexible. Always choosing the right size and never trying to squeeze into a smaller one, and trying on new heels in the evening when your feet are slightly more swollen. It's also a good idea to check the sole for grip. These simple habits create a foundation for comfort, no matter what your foot shape is. Let's revisit these ideas with a few new examples. A high arch looks so elegant in a heel with a beautifully curved design that mirrors its shape. Wide feet feel so much better in modern, stylish square-toe heels that give them room. Narrow feet look so delicate and pretty in classic pointed heels, and flat feet can enjoy a day of walking in stable, comfortable wedges. Ultimately, the more comfortable you are in your shoes, the more your natural confidence will shine through. It's not about changing your feet. It's about choosing shoes that celebrate them just as they are. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on feeling your best.